What is going on, beautiful folks? Lee Hammock, your favorite self-aware narcissist, here with another episode of Story Time with Lee Hammock. Today, we have a 63-year-old toxic, possibly narcissistic person. So stay tuned. We're going to break this story down. Shout out to the emailer for sending this over. It's time for Story Time with Lee. Now sit back, get comfortable, and listen while I help make sense of your story. Now it's time. Y'all. This is a doozy. I'm telling you, stay to the end and we're gonna break this thing down. It is a doozy. Shout out to this lady for sending this story in. So the question says, is this narcissistic abuse or just someone being overly cautious? Here's what's going on. My best friend is dating 6 months, a man who is 63 years old, and she is 55. He has been divorced for 7 years and her widowed 6. They met at the senior center. So they're out there, senior center. Okay. Y'all hear that? He told her while drunk and high on weed on April 15th of this year that she was on a 1-year probationary period. So he told her while he was high and drunk that she was on a 1-year probationary period. She on probation. He is now her PO, her probation officer. She went on to ask a few questions, as the saying goes. Babies, drunks, and people that are angry will tell you the truth. The man asked her out as to be his girlfriend back in February. On this probationary period, he said he will not. Now buckle up right here. He said he will not spend a penny on her, give her a compliment, take her on a date, go anywhere where it would have him to spend money on even himself only. He will not inquire about her personal life or call her for more than 3 minutes at a time. And sometimes he only sends a text. He told her that when he asks her a question, she is to answer in 5 words or less. When she is speaking about something, he cuts her off and dismisses her, saying, "I don't care," or he waves his hand in a gesture to shut up. But in this year's probation, she is to show him respect, love, buy him things, take him out to eat, the movies, etc. And when they do go out to eat, when he does go out to eat with her, he loudly says, "She is paying." It's embarrassing to be out in public with them when he does this. So he does it when she's around or the friend is around. Yikes. All he does is smoke weed all day, watch the news, and play Candy Crush when not at the senior center. He will not go to her place, and all she does at his house is watch him play games on a tablet and watch the news with the volume off, as he has hearing aids that allows him to listen to music or the news, etc. through the hearing aids. So, oh wow, you sitting there in silence while he got the music playing through his hearing aids, the TV playing through his hearing aids. Wow. And when she is talking to him or others, he just stares at them as if he doesn't understand what the person is saying. Then he will say, "Let me turn the hearing aids down so you can repeat what you just said." Then he starts with random words that make no sense. They do clap cheeks, from what I am told, but it's all about him. So I can imagine 63 and clapping some cheeks and it all being about you. It's quick in and quick out. And when he, okay, where was that? Sorry, yeah. And when he doesn't get his way, he will cuss at her and say, "Why can't you love me?" From what she has told me, he has been married 3 times and divorced 3 times. Seems red flaggy. He has let my friend know he has let my friend know he picked out all his wives' clothes and hairstyles, furniture in house, and what they ate. Cars he's picked out. He was the breadwinner in the relationships and didn't allow the woman to work. Also, he kept the ex-wives at a weight that he liked. He likes tall, thin women. My friend is shy, average height, and about 20 pounds overweight. Also, this man wanted her to make him the prime and only beneficiary to her 401k on his probation. What? To remove her niece and make it him. When she refuses him, she gets the silent treatment for a week. Then they text like nothing happened. Seems like after the 90-day mark, he ghosts her every 5 to 6 weeks for a week. Another thing is that he told her upfront, "Don't ever tell me no or maybe. It's always a yes." She wants to bring attention to this. So she wants to bring attention to this because even older people are bullies and narcs. Yes, ma'am. He disowned his family and his own kids. He lives in a studio apartment on his mother's property and refuses to pay his mother's rent or bills. As he walks right past his mother and waves her off and says, "Don't bother me." After he gotten divorced the last time and moved back to his mother's, he talked her into changing her will so that he could live in the studio the rest of his life rent free. His brother found out and had it changed back. Good brother. He also had his mother paying for meals out, bragging, "If you want me to go out with you, you have to pay as you're renting my time. Thank you for any help on this matter." Is he taking advantage of my best friend? Oh, goodness, y'all. Oh, goodness gracious. So shout out to her for sending it over. That's the tough thing. So in this situation right here, it would be tough for me to have a friend dealing with somebody like this. Because that's not somebody that, to answer your very first question, is this narcissistic abuse of somebody that's been overly cautious? It's definitely, I can say this, it's definitely not someone being overly cautious. That's what it ain't. I think we can all agree right there. This is what it's not. It's definitely not someone being overly cautious. It's someone being controlling and manipulative, and pretty much a horrible person. He sounds like a horrible, he sounds like a horrible older gentleman. Like, dear Lord. So this has been 6 months, and he's like, so there's nothing wrong with drinking and smoking, y'all. But drinking and smoking every single day, that's an addiction. You see what I'm saying? That right there, that type of stuff right there, that's super red flaggy to me. So I'm gonna pull out the big red flag. I found the big one. I got big red right here. Big red flag. To me, that's super red flaggy right there. That behavior, though, that type of stuff right there, smoking and drinking every single day. Like, there's nothing wrong with doing it casually or socially, whatever. But every day, come on now, every day. Come on, that's too much overall right there. But seeing the fact that he's like, so this is what I would say. Older people can be narcissists, y'all. Absolutely true. And this just goes to prove to you and to show you that people do not always get better with age. If you are a toxic, narcissistic young adult in your 20s, you're going to be a toxic, narcissistic adult in your 30s, in your 40s, in your 50s, in your 60s, and your 70s. Why would it get better? If you're not doing anything to work on yourself, why would the behaviors change? Why would you get better at all? Why would any of this change if you're not working on yourself? There's nothing, like, if there's nothing going on differently, then why would anything change at all? So this falls right here into this space. I would like, I'm gonna get to this a little bit, but I would tell your friend to leave this person. I would tell your friend to leave this person alone. I don't see there doesn't seem to be any redeeming qualities on here. It doesn't sound like that she's having any fun. You didn't mention any good times. They just hang out. I guess I mean, I know she's been widowed for 6 years. Is she just with this person because he might be funny, or she don't want to be alone? Because if she's with him just because she doesn't want to be alone, he's going to take full advantage of her. Because most people in any age would have dipped out when he says you're on probation. That's insane. You're on probation, and during this probation period, I'm not gonna give you any money, no compliments. I'm gonna just be a human body in your life. I'm gonna be a human body in your life. That's toxic as hell. I'm just going to be a human body in your life. I'm not gonna compliment you, spend no money on you, take you no dates. I'm not gonna do anything for you. I'm gonna talk to you 3 minutes max at a time. I might just send you a text message. You can never tell me no. That's right there. You can't set a boundary. That's him saying, if you set a boundary on me, I'm done. And if you allow this to happen, it only gets worse. So right here, y'all, this probationary period is just a testing ground to see what he can get away with. So so this is me being real and being frank right here. So y'all see these stories in because you won't leave his advice, right? Why would he change his behaviors after 1 year if he's gotten everything he wanted? Why would he change anything up? He knows that he can get away with treating you horribly and putting no effort and no energy into the relationship. This is low energy. This is low to no energy. You come to my house, we might do it for a few minutes, but then I'm gonna get on Candy Crush and turn my hearing aids up so I can't hear you. I can drown you out. Why would that change? You see what I'm saying? Like, why would he change his behaviors? These right here, and he's like, how sinister is it for him to say, I'm not gonna spend no money on you, but you gotta put me on your 401k. Take you to hell with your niece. Put me on your 401k. To hell with his mama too, y'all. If anybody can treat their mama like that, they would treat you like that. Why would you think you're more important to this person or more special to this person than their mama? You see what I'm saying? that he lived with, he runs home to when he gets divorced. He runs home to his mama. Tried to manipulate his mama into letting him live there rent free for the rest of his life, even life after she passes away. That's damn near evil, y'all. I'm assuming his mom is at least in her, like, she's in her 80s. If he's 63, she must be. If she had him when she was, unless she had him when she was below, 15. He's in her 80s or 90s, so he's taking advantage of and not speaking to his mom and making his mom pay for dinners out. Is his mom on probation? You know what I mean? Is his mom on probation? No, seriously, is mama on probation? Like, what does mama get out of this? You gotta pay for dinner because you can't, because you're renting my time. This is a manipulative person. This is an older manipulative man. He's not going to stop being manipulative, because why would he? Again, 3 marriages, 3 divorces. And I know things happen, but if he says this right here, he's letting you know this is not just a 1-year probationary thing. He said he picked out all of his ex-wives' clothes and hairstyle, furniture in the house, what they ate, car they drove, and he was the breadwinner. So, and he's not paying for nothing for you. He didn't even allow them to work. Also, he kept his ex-wives at a weight that he liked. So does he have a damn a lock on the refrigerator? Does he have a lock on the refrigerator? When he tells you he likes tall, thin women, and that your friend is shy, average height, and about 20 pounds overweight, he's making it seem like you're not ever going to be enough. So you have to, like, this is what narcissistic people do. They make it seem like you're never going to be enough. So you have to continuously work hard to get their approval. Hey, if I lost some little weight, you'll never be good enough with this type of person with this type of mindset. And the manipulative nature of, he doesn't get his way, he will cuss and say, why can't you love me? That's childish rage right there, y'all. That's childishness. Why can't you love me? Why can't you love yourself? Why can't you treat me like a human being? I'm just telling you, because he's setting you up right now. And to embarrass you and say she's pain, that's embarrassing. That's on purpose. Right now, he's trying to see what he can get away with. A year later, why would this stop? I feel like your friend needs to ask herself that question right here. Why would this stop a year later? Why would it stop? I've gotten you a year in with very low energy, very low effort. You're pampering me. I'm the baddie now. I'm the bad B. I'm the baddie. You're pampering me. You're taking me out. You're whining and dining me. Why would I change that up in a year? If I just tried to manipulate my mama, why would I change my behaviors towards you in a year? What would change in a year? Nothing. This person's going to keep doing this type of stuff, y'all. They want to see what they can get away with. They really, really, truly want to see what they can get away with. And the fact that you can't voice your opinion without him saying and dismissing you and waving you off and give you a gesture to shut up, that's insane. That's a toxic, manipulative person. So no, to answer your question in the end, this is not just somebody being overly cautious. This is somebody that is going to always be manipulative, always treat your friend horribly. And like I said, I know your friend just got widowed and whatnot, but this ain't her. He ain't it. This is my friend. And if I was her, I would leave him be. Like I said, if you just with this person because you're afraid to be by yourself, look, that's something we have to work on in therapy or something like that right there. Because the fact is, I'm not gonna take y'all on any dinners, not gonna do this, not gonna do that, but you gotta put me on your 401k. What the heck? Goose fraba. Anyways, y'all, thanks for sending in that story, y'all. I love doing these story times. So if you have a story you want me to break down, you want to send in to me, you can send it to the email address right here on the screen, mentalhealness85@gmail.com. Like, if you write your story, y'all, read it back to yourself. It can't be no longer than 4 or 5 minutes. I say 4 or 5 minutes. Like this one was about 4 minutes, right? 4 or 5 minutes tops. I can't read a 10-15 minute story because then I gotta go back and break it down. It'll be a 40-minute video. Right? That's too long for me and what I do, y'all. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Share this video around if y'all like this type of stuff. You want people just to see these breakdowns, because sharing the video can help a lot of people out as well, y'all. But anyways, y'all, thank you for tuning in. Mental Illness is out. Peace. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. I am extremely grateful for you. Have no idea. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Helps reach more people. And click on the screen to watch another video or to browse through another playlist. There's also a link on the screen to check out my courses and my support groups to help you heal and understand what you've been through. Thank you so much again. I will see you in the next video. Peace.